The big story remains the Gaza peace plan, because today Donald Trump claimed that the deal was done and that Israel and Hamas have agreed on the first phase of the Gaza peace plan. What does this first phase involve? Remember, the talks were mediated by the US in Egypt. Both sides have agreed to end the war in Gaza, saying that the deal includes an Israeli withdrawal from the Palestinian areas of Gaza, or at least most of it, and that the hostages who have been in Hamas captivity will be released by Monday in a hostage to prisoner exchange. The prisoners in Israeli jails will be exchanged in return for the hostages. But does this really mean an end to the two-year war? I'm going to ask that question to top Israeli and Palestinian voices in a moment, but first take a look at tonight's top story.
2 years of devastation and bloodshed finally seems to be coming to an end. Israel and Hamas agreed to the first phase of the 20-point peace plan proposed by US President Donald Trump. The announcement came in dramatic fashion on Wednesday evening. Trump was at White House event when Secretary of State Marco Rubio passed a note to him and then walked up to him and whispered the news.
I was just given a note by the Secretary of State saying that we're very close to a deal in the Middle East and they're going to need me pretty quickly. I was just dealing with...
Later, Trump posted the details on Truth Social. Under the first phase of the pact, Hamas will be releasing hostages and bodies as early as Monday. In exchange, Israeli forces will withdraw to a line mutually agreed upon and will not launch any air or ground attacks on Gaza. As the news of a possible deal reached them, people in Gaza celebrated. For people at the receiving end of relentless bombardment and ground invasions by Israel for 2 years, the deal spells hope. There were celebrations in Israel as well. Families of hostages welcomed the pact that comes just 2 days after the world marked 2 years of Gaza war.
Since you became a president, even before that.
Some of the families of the hostages in the US spoke to Trump on the phone.
The hostages are home. Thank you so much. Blessed be the peacemakers.
God bless you, Mr. President. God bless America.
Thank you very much. You just take care of yourselves. The hostages will come back. They're all coming back on Monday.
All of them.
For now, the deal brokered by Trump, his biggest diplomatic achievement in his second term, is earning him global praise. Prime Minister Narendra Modi lauded Trump and Netanyahu for their strong leadership and hoped for lasting peace. UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer welcomed the agreement on the first phase. Incidentally, the first phase of peace deal comes a day before the Nobel Prize for Peace is announced.
The Nobel Peace Prize will be announced on Friday. You've been nominated by many world...
By many countries, that's right.
Countries as well as the hostage families. Do you think you will win?
Marco would tell you we settled 7 wars. We're close to settling an 8th. Perhaps they'll find a reason not to give it to me, you know?
There are still many uncertainties. Hamas wants America to guarantee that Israel will not restart attacks after the hostages are released. White House has said Trump is considering a visit to the Middle East over the weekend. His presence perhaps can help iron out the flaws. Bureau Report, India Today.